And we would also like to raise here, with regards to the appointment of local councillors by the Penang state government, which appointed over 36 politically partisan members whose qualifications as community leaders or distinguished achievers are unclear. In these appointments by the Penang state government, they have appointed 7 non-partisan representatives, and among these 7, only 2 are actually from non-governmental organizations, and the rest of the 5 is actually from the chambers of commerce in Penang. And we feel that this is first, there is too many politically partisan appointees. That's the first point. And second point, even among the 7 non-governmental representatives, there is also over-representation of business sectors in the local councils. And we are very disappointed that the Penang state government, the manner it appoints local councillors has been undemocratic, lack of public consultation, and non-transparent, because there was no clear policy or clear guidelines, criteria of how they are going to make the appointments and how they make the decisions. And so in that regards, we urge the state governments of Selangor, Perak and Kedah not to follow the example of the Penang state government. So we are calling for the state governments, since they have made commitments in their election manifesto to realize local council elections. So now they are in government, we are calling them to put up a roadmap when they are going to implement this one of their commitment in the election manifesto. And not only focusing on Pakatan Rakyat, we are also calling the federal government, the Barisan Nasional, not to stand in the way of a better, more effective and more accountable representative government at the local authority level. In fact, Barisan Nasional should also introduce local council elections immediately in the 7 states it controls and the federal territory, including Kuala Lumpur, as a testimony that they mean business in fighting corruption and mismanagement at the local council level. I think for the past so many years, we have heard so many scandals at the local councils, and I think it is time if the federal government or the Barisan Nasional walk the talk of fighting corruption and also implement real reform at the local council levels.
So basically, we are called, what we are doing is we're trying to say, look, the time has come for greater democracy in this country. I think that is clearly evident after the general election results. Obviously, the momentum was building beforehand, but the government refused to acknowledge this. And now, of course, in the face of the results of the general election, you cannot deny that the Rakyat is looking for greater accountability, greater transparency, and also, you can say, what I would call a plurality in terms of government. That means they're not just looking for one party to run the government all over the place. We are becoming mature. We've got used to a system, and we are going to continue to get used to a system where various levels of government will be run by different political parties. That's the political plurality that I'm talking about.
I think we have taken a proactive step as a coalition and also civil society organization towards greater good governance, especially participatory good governance. It means like it's part of different sectors of people are involved in the process, the government process. Not only during election, it's also after the election, how they are participating in the whole policy issues, law issues and all the other issues. And I think the CGG taken a proactive step to set up the coalition and also call the civil societies and communities to be part of it and to move forward the people-centered agenda. Of course, it's human rights based and also participatory, and this process I think will push forward for a new political era, not only party-centered, people-centered. That's all.
I think at the moment we have not really discussed in details how far it will go, but I think for us the one and immediate task is local councils, because this is one of the one of the key pillars, in democracy. We have national and then state and then the local levels, and municipal council and city council actually plan the development in the community and also the policy on drainage, on rubbish collection, on public libraries for the communities and stuff like that. And that is a very important institution to be democratized, and it can only improve with accountability to the local communities. And I think if we can have local councillors elected, then I think this will pave way for further democratization. So I believe this is the first step, and then it will trickle down into the lower levels.